Alright, so Jalopy does work. I'm quite pleased. This intro has been done by like, other channels before, so I'm just gonna. I'm basically capturing a lot of this stuff just so I can edit it together later. We're still in the practice phase of this YouTube channel, so if you're watching this video, it's very old, and it's probably going to be a little bit janky. Yeah, so engineering legend in the GDR. Seen here. Can't open the bonnet. Some impressive stats. I'm never quite sure if cars in games actually go as fast as they say they do. Like, it says it can do 100 kilometers an hour, probably actually can't because of the game. Yeah, because that's the joke. But at the same time, you know, how do you know you'll say like Jeep in Battlefield goes as fast as an actual Jeep does? Because it's kind of hard to tell. Right, yeah, get her running, yeah. So fit the replacement door. Oh yeah. Yep, there she is. Bit of jalopy parkour. You can't crouch or jump, so it's a little bit less parkour than it should be. We can go Berlin. And I don't know what that. I think that's smoke coming from a factory. I'm a little concerned there's some kind of post-Soviet bloc Titan over there that I haven't noticed. Door just slots on. It's a modular snap-together car, apparently. Now this bit phased me somewhat when I played it about 5 minutes ago. I didn't realise that this large obvious handle here was the door handle, so I pulled various other things. I did this, for example. Nope. Out. Thank you. Get out. I like the way that this hasn't gone, straight speaking, realistic, but it's authentic. It's similar to the old stalker itch. You're kind of, you know, real cars don't quite work like that. You can't just take a dented, beaten up door like that one and slap it on. Hope for the best. Similarly, you can't just drop in engine components. You have to do things with spanners and, you know, assorted miscellaneous bits of faffing about. Whereas, but Jalopy, it's sort of, yeah, you're assembling your own car. It feels like something you've built to a certain, you know, degree. You on, which will of course make it impossible to put the engine in. We'll see if they actually simulate that. Because the engine fits in under there. I'm interested to see what happens. I may have just broken the game. I mean, more than I broke it, you know, 5 minutes ago when I decided to start recording. Yeah, so my first experience with Jalopy was a little bit typical of early access games, and quite possibly a deliberate joke about the shoddiness of cars. What I did was I assembled the car entirely, and then I walked through here and I went over to this and tried to pick it up. Don't try and pick that up because it probably crashed the desktop. So that wasn't especially good. So now, on the other hand, I know you can pick up 3 items at a time, and there's a go to my laptop over easy. And I'm generally doing this a lot more quickly, which is why I'm clicking through this so fast, because this bit I've already seen on Let's Plays, as most people watch this probably will have as well. So this we already know. A lot of this will probably get edited out, but my witterings are going to remain for all of you to enjoy. Because after all, most of what you watch Let's Play for is decent witterings. It's been a while since I've been to the witterings, actually. It's a lovely set of beaches. If you're not English, that joke is going to go way over. If you're not Southern English, that joke's going to go way over your head. If you're not Southern and you are English, congratulations. This is maybe the first Let's Player from the home counties of any note. Oh god. Anyway, so this is the engine. This is the moment of truth. We see if we can fit the engine in, despite the fact that we fitted in other stuff, which will also make it possible to think. Because there it goes, and I've put the air filter and the carburetor. I can't remember. Over where the engine goes. So let's just plonk that in there. Physics? What physics? This man's jacket defies all. It's like I think they may have deliberately done. This looks like a graphical error they just quite like. They've put a tweed pattern behind the screen, so it's sort of mildly unsettling. What you're looking at is behind the actual game heads-up display and behind the actual overlay. There's just a tweed pattern in all directions. There's nothing but tweed. If you go around here, you can see the other side of what appears to be a sphere of perfect tweed surrounding you. It's a little concerning. The tweed, watching, waiting. Anyway, so I'm just going to fill the car with petrol and water, so I'm going to get that. So we have all these. It's a can of fuel, no shit. Although I don't know how far the satellite goes. So I empty all the fuel in the car because I won't save any fuel in case we run out. What? Okay, so fuel's in. I think I'll put it in the back actually. Something next to the boot, easier dropping later. I in the boot now? No, go away. Yeah. I'll get the boot in so I can put those in later. I mean, it's going to be empty bottles, but you know. This is a game that encourages you to be prepared. And there's a certain, I think we could probably make some kind of elaborate thing. Video games seem to have replaced the scouts. And what I mean by that is there's huge numbers of games that are all about survival and self-sufficiency and self-reliance. There's huge numbers of games out there that are sort of similar to this. I mean, it's a craze been going for a long time, and you know, Minecraft and DayZ obviously built it, but they were just filling a hole that was there. There's a huge draw. Shit, I need to put it back. Put it back. I'll be right with you. There's a huge sort of demand for games that force you to prepare and force you to sort of think through what you're currently doing, prepare resources, you know, take appropriate precautions to the world around you, and that's kind of cool. It sort of suggests that the world is becoming more shut in place, but at the same time it means that people who don't necessarily have the time or the inclination to go out for, say, long hikes in the wilderness, you know, have a place to scratch that particular itch. Apparently there is a certain amount of wanderlust inherent in people. I forgot what we're doing. Oh, that's it, we're putting stuff in the boot. You. This game is actually stressing my admittedly overheating and damaged laptop to a significantly greater degree than I thought it would be. It's getting a bit warm. If it suddenly starts getting a lot whooshier in the background, it's because I've had to turn the fan on, which is currently the only have to do while I'm playing War Thunder. Because my laptop is going. I'm getting it through. Oh yeah, wheels. Okay, wheels. So we need you. Jack was also some tremendously complicated first-person shooter weapon. You imagine it like firing energy beams. I doubt that somehow that firearms are involved in this, which is nice actually. I mean, I acquired a PS4 over the holidays last year, and yeah, I've been really looking for any kind of game that does not involve shooting from the first person or involve killing in any way. And there's not that many of them. There's a couple of racing games, but they also don't look that good. I mean, Forza Horizon, no. I've long since lost any enthusiasm I had for the Forza series. I mean, you know, Forza 3 was quite fun. Forza 4 had less stuff in it, and you know, there was one car I liked in Forza 4 as opposed to about half dozen I liked that weren't there. And Forza Horizon just generally looks dreadful, so I haven't bothered because why? You know, the graphics were nice in Forza 3. They are still nice. Nothing has changed on that front, and nothing new has been added. Just a shitload more DLC that I do not want, and until recently could not afford, and probably still, frankly, can not really afford, given that, you know, affording is not just a question of whether you have enough money, it's whether it's actually worth buying. I need to leave one of the wheels loose. The tutorial probably won't let me leave one of the wheels loose, but I might softly loosen one before we start driving, so I want to see how wonky this car can be. Right, so I'll store you in the back, because we're definitely going to have to change wheels at some point. Right, Grandpa, Uncle, wheels are sorted. Oh, what are we doing here? Right, put them on properly? It's fine to me. I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm just going to get in. Okay. Long doesn't want to come to, that's his loss. Let's do anything. Hazards, yep. Key. Don't have. Wallet. Yes. Passport. There it goes back. Oh, what am I supposed to be doing? Right. Exit car. Let's have a tire on, or I put that down? Yeah, what are we doing here? So it's definitely in early access, is what I'll certainly. Yeah, it's certainly in early access. We were supposed to get the bucket. Maybe we're getting on the next bit. Shut the doors before you wash your car. That's an important pro tip. Is there an objective screen anywhere? No. Very good. Let's have the sponge. How do I use you? What is going on? Hey, mate. Yeah, I appear to have broken Jalopy, and honestly, until I go back through the thing, I'm not actually going to be able to tell how I've done this, but this has occurred in some way, shape, or form. Early access. I'm going to bring a bucket of water with me. And storing a open bucket of water in your boot, as an actual car owner who has actually done that, I would suggest that you don't, for those of you who are starting out. This is a driving tips with a random YouTube post now. Possible I've dropped the tyre iron somewhere right when I needed it. The wheels are definitely on though. Supposedly American looking dumpster here. Locked. Well, this has been Jalopy. I'm aware that it is actually possible to, to play this game as it is intended to be played. But evidently it's not this time, so I'm going to spend my time attempting to break out of this yard. Because, yeah, here we go. On the roof, and freedom! Ah, come here. And up on the thing, yes! And freedom! Nope. Freedom. Blocked. Berlin is so close! It's 13 of something away. I think the Soviet Union used kilometers, I seem to recall. I can see Toronto. Yes. I wish I hadn't clicked through so fast now because I don't know what I'm doing. Are you hello? Can I pick his pocket, maybe? Get in the car? Get in the car. No? That's an impressive amount of detail. I mean, it doesn't. It's one of those little things that doesn't take very long to Google a GDR passport. But when you, yeah, it's pretty easy to enter the game, and no one's actually going to reject the GDR. It's probably not going to sue you. Nope. Well, I am genuinely stumped. The car, all four wheels are on. I'm going to tell. The tire iron has gone somewhere, but I don't know where. She's full of water, she's full of oil, she's full of fuel. All I need is the keys, and I seem to recall to give her a wash, but that isn't happening at this point in time. Well, I'm going to go and quit the game by the most direct means possible, and try this one again in a minute, and hopefully it won't fuck up. So, bye. That worked. I did not expect that to work. Well. You were so enthusiastic a minute ago. You were getting me out to build a car at the crack of dawn. It was a bonding experience between a man and whoever I am. Can't really tell. A man, and I'm going to pretend his adopted Kenyan orphan child. Probably not. Bit tall. Or a child. I'll be right back. Alright, so here we are back in Jalopy, and we're going to rush the tutorial again. Maybe I should pretend that I haven't seen it before. Emphatic text. Giant eye opening. They've gone like a Cyclops. Yeah, that'll do it. The day will make fools of us both. The man has taken his dialogue from the school of bad Shakespearean, or quasi-Shakespearean, quasi-Russian dialogue. Right here. I'm enthusiastic. But watch where you're going. Watch where you're going. Hey. So here we are. Uncle's taking a while to get to the Jalopy. Is it? I'm sure. I'm something of an engineering legend of the GDR. I got this thing running. That's pretty good. That is an issue. I think it needs a perhaps a little. You've everything ready, have you? Yep, that's it. I guess the only reason we're using this car rather than that car is this car has a bonnet. Alright, put the Q on there. We'll respray at some point. Now let's fit the engine. Put the latch. Clonk. Cheers, Uncle, it's only the third time I've done this because you got confused last time and forgot to tell me what to do. Alright, let us stop fast. No defying physics this time, let's just fit the big bits. I kind of wish cars did work like this. They were just modular. You could pop in a petrol station and be like, I would like a bigger two-stroke engine. They were like, sure, and you could just stick it in a slot and hope for the best. For a game that looks this much like Eldritch, this is really stressing my system out. That's an issue. 4 parts. I'm not sure how the customization is going to work in this game. I sort of hope you can add more than just the same parts, only better versions thereof. I mean, I'm trying something practical, like, you know, giant spike. I sort of hope you could turn this into a kind of Mad Max driving simulator. In fact, I think all car games should have something along this model where you have to build the car first. Especially things like, well, actually, the Mad Max game where it's set in the post-apocalyptic wasteland. Because, I mean, you can accuse Jalopy of several things, mainly being a bug-riddled piece of nonsense, but you can't accuse it of not making the player at least work a little bit. Like, it's a driving game, and I haven't actually managed to drive anything in the 20 minutes I've been playing it, because, yeah, it's really given me a feel for the car. Like, ordinary cars, you know, ordinary driving games, under the bonnet there's a texture, if you're lucky, which you'll only ever see if you have a significantly spectacular crash. This, like, it's simple, but you know, I feel like I'm keenly aware of this car's bits, and it's the self-sufficiency thing. It's quite nice to feel like you know what you're doing, and that you can fix a car by yourself. That's water tank, isn't it? No, put it in the water tank. Yeah. Also, we discovered that Jalopy does not have putting fuel in the wrong tank simulation capacity, which is kind of sad because there are specialist breakdown services, certainly in the UK, whose entire job it is to sort people who have put diesel in fuel cars and fuel in petrol cars and petrol in diesel cars. Okay, so we used up all the water. That's bottle 2 stroke off. Okay, so we've got a fairly lean mix, but with a pretty shocking capacity. Right, so we'll leave those out for a minute. I think I may have sequence broke. He was supposed to tell me to put stuff in the boot, but I had all the available stuff in the boot already. That would be what that was. Interesting jack cannon. Yeah. Alright. Twiddle. Yep. I don't have the tire on. Have the tire on. Ah, there you go. Yep. Yeah. I feel like we're friends, you and I, but I also feel like you could be doing some of this. Like, I mean, you may be an old, frail man in a terrifying jacket, but at the same time, I mean, you know, it doesn't exactly involve much heavy lifting to just fucking fuel the car, for example. This could be getting done faster, and given it's my 3rd time going through it now, I'm definitely in the market for faster. Alright, let's get these tires on. And one. Haven't jacked it up yet. These little things. Little things. Alright, you there. Twiddle. And twiddle. I sort of feel like tires are probably more secure than one nut. But whatever. Oh, well, seeing how she runs. Okay, so unjack. Grab it. He's getting in. He's got in. It's a good start. He's got in. You. Store everything in the boot. No, not you won't need. Unless it's all in there. That's I found a glitch, and now I have many tire irons. I'm not sure what to do with this information, but now I have all of this stuff. So that's good. Don't need the fuel can. We'll put it back in the garage. Can I shut the door? Oh fuck it! I think it's early in the morning. What time is it? There's a clock in there. And the sun's low on the horizon and red, but yeah. So it's just after 8 AM. So actually, at this point in real life, I would be getting up and running like fuck to get to work. I've only recently got an actual job, and it's actually quite nice. It's a little confusing, but yeah. Maintenance manual. Thank you. You appear to have put that in my torso. That text is quite hard to read. But, yeah, looks about right. Okay, map, yeah. Can I just press M and acquire the map, or is it going there? It's going to go. Berlin's Dresden, 200 kilometers. But as the rain, it's time. It's free shut. Can I shut the door, at least? Yeah, I need to shut the door because put the map. Nope. Put that back. It's getting rained on. And shut door. Shut. There we go. The responsibility. Are you leaving? I guess he is out of the game. That's bad. Well, I'm sure he'll be back. It lives! Handbrake. Yep, WSD's drive, yep. Alright, so I have passed over. That mirror is useless! What? How am I supposed to... Lights. No, I don't know if the brake light's working, if anything is working. Here we go! She pulls a little to the right. The left, yeah, let's go left. Oh, mirrors. Didn't signal. Signal doesn't work. Oh. Signal definitely doesn't work. But we're going. Which side of the road do we drive on? I think I'm on the right side. It's Eastern Europe. I drive on the right side. I'm driving on the right side of the road. Okay. So I'm not sure we have indicators, which... Oops. Handbrake stop, full start, yep. Normal drivers can't do this. They can't turn their heads 306 degrees in the seat. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, I'm going to see cover in the tunnel to Dresden. See, the wipers on is good. Wipers on is correct, because it's raining. Nice lane discipline there. I sort of want to go see the door in the tunnel, but stopping in the tunnel doesn't seem like a very good idea. The earlier builds of this game that I've seen, AI cars don't stop when you're in the way, which I'm assuming will be fixed eventually, but it's quite funny. But yes, here we are. Yep, raining. Even when the wipers off, what happens? What? Yeah, visibility's not too bad, but hell, we're role playing. There's a tank! Oh shit! I was distracted by the tank, and now I have crashed my car. Those cars appear to be having an extremely slow day. Alright, let's put her in handbrake. Switch off. Let's see how much damage I've just done to my car by crashing into a traffic barrier. Come on, Jalopy, impress me. Right, so what we've done is we've damaged the engine. So I have a set of tools, I have a spanner. There we go. Can I repair the engine? Yes! And it's battlefield rules, because I can repair the engine by twiddling a spanner next to it. Which I always thought was a little bizarre at times. I mean, like, you'd have Battlefield 1942, you'd have, you know, like, your battleship is under fire and there are dozens of crewmen running up and down with spanners desperately spannering random bits of deck in the hope that will somehow fix torpedo damage. Alright, someone has graffitied this noble Soviet war machine, but at the same time. Befreit uns nochmal. Okay, let's take some pictures. Oh, you can crouch. Crouch is shift. Okay, that's good. Tank has a little problem with levitating components. You do sadly, when I was in Eastern Europe, we didn't see any memorials of this kind of, you know, T-34s on plinths. We saw one parked outside the museum in Budapest, which was to commemorate the time that Soviet tanks shot the shit out of Budapest. But we didn't see any of that. I should have left. The map's gonna have gotten all wet. The map's gotten all wet. Are you ready? Let's start. Is it on? Okay. Let's twist the keys probably to start it. I think that's fine. Here we go. I can't have Uncle come back. Yeah. Give way traffic coming to your left. It's coming to us slowly. I think I'm alright. Oop. Thunder. It's not even around that. It's just a thing. Okay, the Leica honestly. Oh yeah. The Leica doesn't exactly handle like a dream. It handles like a shopping trolley. As in literally like a shopping trolley. I can almost imagine there's a person on the back of this thing that's practically pushing so I keep getting out. I'm just gonna say all over the place because everything that's happening on the road. I wonder if they model hydroplaning. That would be impressive. Hydroplaning, for example, is when you hit a large puddle and your car tires essentially float. It's similar to a well, it's like aquaplaning. It's like the action of hydrofoils. Your car strike the water at sufficient speed surface tension becomes an issue, and your car suddenly becomes a boat with an extremely small contact area of the ground. When this happens, you are in you're in significant trouble because you're no longer in control of the car. Turning the wheels will do nothing, braking will do nothing. It's rare to hit a body of water large enough that you hydroplane completely, but I have certainly hit large puddles at speed and had a definite loss of control in the front wheels, and it can really fuck you up. Hydroplaning can send you off the road on wet days, where you really should vomit through puddles, even though it is very satisfying. Turn the wipers out, we're in a tunnel. Oop. I'm experiencing what appears to be some wonk in the Leica's engine. Let's clean that crap up this week. That hasn't worked. Then the wipers are stuck. So the scenery is depressing, but we're good, we're good. I have to look backwards to check my tail because I can't just drive. I can't just drive straight. Okay, first order of business is a lighter fluid, because unless we've cracked the windscreen, I don't think we have. That's irritating. What is that? Where are we going? Oh my god. Apparently the GDR has some roller coasters for roads. Tankstale, 10 meters. 10 miles. 10 meters. It's right there apparently. That's what. Okay, so here we are. Service station. How are we doing with fuel? Fuel could be better. You off. Yep, good. Brake off. Out. It's sad that Uncle couldn't come with me. I don't remember why they removed him from the game, but they did for a reason. But yeah, it's it's sad. Petrol prices like new, but I will refuel my Leica anyway before this. Why not? Give it a shot. So it's open. Get you there. What's that cost? 200 marks. What do I have? 100. This is gonna be fun to explain. I'll sell some shit. I've got an extra spare tire jack in the back of my car. Did Eastern Europe really descend to the barter system though at the end of the Soviet Union? I don't honestly know, but whatever. No, I'm good, mate. You want to buy that? Alright, sausages. We'll have some of them. Water, don't we need. Tires, no, good. Tool, got. Coffee, definitely. And Marlboros. Have I bought that? Where's my coffee? Where's my stuff? Where's my coffee? Did you put it somewhere? Is it here? There you are. Alright, I don't know if I paid for fuel as well. Am I done? Am I not? If I haven't, I have a problem because I can't leave the gas station. Give me your storage space. How do you pay for fuel? Oh, in fact, zero marks already, so I'm bound to assume that I have. Please return all unpaid goods for it and leave it. I have! Yeah. No, I'm not selling you back your own coffee. Well, I have fallen at the first hurdle here. Get him yet? I'm gonna need it. And some medicine. Okay, I'll have that. Yep, good. Right. I want this. And I want this. We good here? Alright. Definitely bought and paid for. You saw me, I paid money for that. Okay, let's go stick this back in. Ah, door's closed, I'm not worried. Also, my wholesome purchases of coffee and sausages have been replaced by vodka and pills. Maybe the gate's just there to stop you from driving out and walking out of the motorway and wandering off. Because, you know, like again the driving simulator, but you know that some people, me included, would dearly want to drive off. To walk off and see how much you can do on foot. Alright, it's got a bit dark, so I'm gonna get the lights. Here we go. There's nothing in the petrol stations, there's no sort of, there's often no indication which way is out. Can I, why is that? Oh, the hazards are on. Are these the hazards? Ah. You can leave your car if it starts rolling down the hill. You can kick out. Done that before, no. I've returned all unpaid goods. I paid for my fucking petrol. What do you want from me? Pretty sure I paid. That says no marks, no liters. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I started for 200 and I had 100 by the time I got in here. Can I have the shit I sold? Really? What do you want from me? Oh! Gate's open. Okay, well, never mind then. I don't know what that was, but we are now good. I left the door open. I left the engine on, which is wasted valuable petrol. Which I needed. This has been a success. Oh! Forwards. Superb turning circle on the Jalopy there. I like it. Put you on. I don't know how pulling out the motorway works here, but here we go. One windscreen wiper broken. Alright. It's 20 kph uphill. This is pretty much what you get if you try to get an Eastern European junker or two-stroke engine to go up a hill this steep. It's irresponsible driving build them like that. Alright, better driver. Alright, picking up a bit of speed. Trouble with kilometers per hour versus miles per hour, in England we use MPH, like virtually nowhere else. So I am foggy on what speeds are in kph. That's the problem with ever driving in Europe. So you know, my speedometer has a kph indicator, but I have no idea how fast, say, I'm currently doing 80 kph. We're doing 60 miles an hour or whatever. Oop, it's lagging, it's lagging. I've gone to a rather terminal stop there. I do hope that didn't damage anything. Alright, another switchback of a hill. Is he in Germany really this fucking hilly? I'm having difficulties. That is my laptop overheating. I may have to stop this one here because she can't handle the temperature, and that's definitely overheat slowdown. Well, thank you for watching. I'm going to save and quit, and I'll see you next time. Please don't die. Saving quitting is important. Jalopy has crashed. That's pretty simple. Just one shot again. We'll see.